KP's Video News, baby. You know what time it is. That's right. You know what time it is. It's time for KP's Video News. And we're going to hit you with some more. It's another little story. Follow up on the that whole OKRA and Fail over there. It's Oprah Winfrey and Fail. So this some information that I just came up on. Well, actually, I had actually reported on, but it's a bigger story pertaining to Oprah Winfrey's spiritual advisor who was accused by his own daughter of sexual assault. And this story was from February 6th. I'm just now reporting it today. It says, with Oprah Winfrey and GAIL King on a mission to bring down R. Kelly, Russell Simmons, and now Kobe Bryant's legacy over alleged sexual assault charges, one is left to wonder why Oprah, who happens to be GAIL King's mentor, has not went after the white men within her own social circles who have also been accused of sex crimes. It's not even fair to link R. Kelly with Russell Simmons, let alone the late Kobe Bryant, but the point is to illustrate what seems to be a concerted effort on the part of Oprah Winfrey and GAIL King to target powerful black men. It begs the question why Oprah has yet to put together a media campaign against her former spiritual advisor, the atrocious Joia Faria, the self-proclaimed Joia de Dios, John of God. In 2018, de Faria had over 600 accusations. Let me say that again. Faria had over 600 accusations of sexual abuse against him before turning himself over to police in 2019. The 77-year-old de Faria was eventually convicted of raping 4 different women and received a 19-year prison sentence. According to the AP, de Faria gained international exposure in 2012 when Oprah Winfrey visited his retreat to interview him for her talk show. In a since deleted column on Oprah.com, Winfrey wrote that she was overwhelmed by the experience of seeing him cut into the breast of a woman without anesthesia, and that she left feeling an overwhelming sense of peace. De Faria is even accused by his own daughter, Dalva, of being a monster, and claims Faria abused and raped her between the ages of 10 and 14 years old. And so this prompted Snoop Dogg to take the offensive against Oprah for the reasons submitted above. Said, we're waiting, Oprah Winfrey, or is it only blacks that y'all want to interview and try to tarnish their reputation over accusations? Gail and Oprah Winfrey have been bullcrap, y'all, and to hell with your superpowers. And so it's like, okay, that whole situation, and I mean, you can only go by the facts. The facts are there. It's no arguing the facts that you had Harvey Weinstein, you had Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, that got busted going into prostitutes, dealing with prostitutes over there. You had the guy that was Trump's friend that got busted, got arrested, and killed himself, allegedly killed himself in while he was in jail for a pedophile. You had what's the guy's name? Ben Roethlisberger. They got arrested for raping a woman in the bathroom at a party down in Miami. So Oprah Winfrey and GAIL King haven't said not one single solitary word about them. But so far you got 2 dead men that they decided to focus on, one being Michael Jackson and the other being Kobe Bryant, bringing up their past allegations. And these are 2 people that can't speak for themselves. They're no longer here. So, people just, and mostly black men are trying to figure out what's the purpose, what's the point, what's your motive? Why are you singling out black men for doing an alleged crime, but you're not singling out any of these white guys that are doing this exact same thing? Your friends and the people that you socialize with. I've seen the pictures of Weinstein and Oprah Winfrey and Gail King. I've seen those pictures. I've seen the pictures of Oprah Winfrey with this so-called healer. I've seen pictures of Oprah Winfrey at these high-dollar, high-powered meetings where Robert Kraft attended. So, it's like, okay, don't think that people are not watching you when you do what you do. Because if you're pointing the finger at somebody else, it's like 1, 2, 3 fingers are pointing right back at you. Always remember that. Okay, on to the next story, and this is a family that I particularly like this story right here. I don't like the reason why the story even became prominent in the first place, but I do like the lady's response. And here's a black woman that checks shamers who criticized her for having a large family. I'm a married adult, was what she stated. An expected mother of 4 found herself defending criticism of her growing family. Monday, Leslie Lewis took to a wildly popular Instagram page, which features pictures and videos of her family and their adventures, to address criticism about her large brood. Pregnant with baby number 5, Lewis revealed in her post that people were questioning how she could afford all her children, among other comments. Lewis's post was liked over 50,000 times and received tons of comments. This is definitely a people of color issue. No one questions white women when they have large families. Hell, it's encouraged. But people are always policing our brown bodies, one person wrote. I go through the same thing. I have 5 kids from my husband, and people still feel the need to make a comment about it, another commenter said. Being an entrepreneur and social media influencer, Lewis told Yahoo Lifestyle that she expected negative comments, but she said that a recent message about her latest pregnancy prompted her to create the post. The last straw was when another woman felt the need to send me really hurtful messages assuming I must be on welfare and how I should be on birth control, etc. And that's the brainwashing that's involved in this particular country about this so-called birth control. Don't get it twisted. That whole thing, and they're talking about when you have what's the name of that company? Can't think of the name of the company now. Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood means two exactly different things. This is a sidebar right here. 2 exactly different things for 2 exactly different people. For white women, Planned Parenthood means vitamins, doctor checkups, follow-ups, trying to see if the baby's healthy. Planned Parenthood for black women means one thing: abortion, and that's it. Wake up. Wake up. All right, back to the story. So the networks, with networks like TLC making millions from shows portraying large, predominantly white families in a positive way, Lewis called out a double standard where large black and brown families are portrayed as broken and unable to care for their children. It is common practice, even in this day, for the media to portray families of color as incapable of raising large families positively. Lewis explains, in reality, working families of color have historically been large in size, usually with more than 3 children. Lewis urges other families being shamed to not let a stranger dictate their lives and says that she hoped that sharing her story would make a positive impact. I have learned to use my platform to uplift families and women of color and to use the criticism as fuel to meet and exceed my personal and family goals. She continues, maybe one day we will get a reality show since there are no families of color with multiple kids on TV that people can relate to. Hear, 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 hear. Thank you, my sister. I love you for saying that, and it had to be said, and I'm glad you said it because It's this double standard and all the flack and all the hate and all the everything you've been getting is like basically from your own people. That was a wake up. That was a wake up ring. I'm telling you, boy. Okay, and here we go with the black Stanford student cracks the magic code to building long-term economic wealth across Black America and worldwide. Stanford University blockchain student James Mason says that he has cracked the magic code to transforming the economic trajectory of Black people in America. Mason's 20-year master plan features a blockchain platform, 1 billion cryptocurrency assets, a worldwide online marketplace, and much more, designed to advance the economic status of Black people worldwide. Mason comments, "It has taken me 10 years to figure this out, and it is all possible now thanks to blockchain technology and artificial intelligence." Sidebar here, blockchain technology is the latest technology that all your banks, loan companies, and institutions and institutions that create things like Bitcoin are using to manage money. Big banks and the stock market and all these things are switching over from the regular things that they've been using, and they're switching over to what's called blockchain. Blockchain is the latest in technology that's an up and coming thing that's jumping off. So if you ever hear anything about blockchain, time to put your money in because it's getting ready to boom. You can check out Mickey D on YouTube. That's Mickey D. That's MICKEY DEE, and he has a latest article about the whole blockchain situation. Okay, back to the story here. To execute this plan, the company is raising $50 million in a SEC compliant security token offering, STO, and $50 million USD in an ICO utility token under the Black Gold Dynasty, BGD, brand asset, cryptocurrency, and ecosystem. So I got to look that up. Black Gold Dynasty, that would be BGD. And I guess I'm going to look that symbol up on the stock market and see what comes up. And currently filming in 20 cities across the United States, and 100 cameo roles in each city are available. Mason continues, "We expect that 1 billion Black folks worldwide will view our movie and our message within the first 30 days of its release. So, to learn more, you can visit www.black-gold-dynasty.com. That's www.black-gold-dynasty.com. So I'm going to go check them out and see what they got going on over here. I mean, hey, if it's a good investment, got to put some dough in it. You know, support your Black businesses here. KB's Video News. Could be the new black Bitcoin. Hey. KB's Video News. The new black Bitcoin coming alive. Peace.